So what's next for your business? You've already put lean initiatives in place, streamlined business processes, and optimized everything you can think of. And while you're proud of your accomplishments, you find yourself thinking about what's next. What else can you do to improve profitability? What are the next steps for lowering costs? How can you make your company more competitive? Managing costs throughout the product life cycle continues to be a challenge for many companies. One immediate step you can take is to determine if your company knows the true costs of your products and services. Can your managers quickly analyze how changes to cost impact profitability? Are they able to find out what product lines would be most likely to run into cost overruns? Is management able to obtain data quick enough to make a proactive decision? As you might already know, understanding the real costs involved in one's business has a profound effect on strategic planning. Yet several challenges exist to getting the real costs. So let's take a look at what those challenges are, how they impact your business, and what you can do to improve performance, agility, and competitiveness. First, let's look at what obstacles get in the way of understanding real costs. Well, there are more data points to access and information to manage than ever before. Programs are often created and run in disconnected areas of an organization, creating pieces of information that don't always connect. And as a result, product cost information quickly becomes fragmented. Making matters more difficult, there is often a lack of confidence in the accuracy of data used for cost management and what-if analysis. While spreadsheets are useful for ad hoc reporting, they are not good for tasks that utilize complex sets of data. Information can be hard to manipulate once a spreadsheet is set up. Errors, mistakes, and invalid information are very common. In the end, inaccuracy in cost data leads to poor decision making. And what does that mean for your business? Think about how many times business decisions have been delayed, postponed, or eventually overturned because management simply doesn't have access to the right information at the right time. How is one supposed to effectively run a company, a division, or even a department with only a general understanding of costs? We've all had to live with and react to the consequences of poor decisions that are made based on invalid or partial information or assumptions instead of facts. It certainly isn't a good use of time, energy, or resources. Many decision makers think it is more difficult to track costs than ever before. Because today's companies outsource various activities, the product life cycles are shorter, price changes occur faster, and products are sharing resources. So how can you know with confidence when you are making the right decisions about where and how to produce a product? What about pricing it? Or even if the margins will deliver the returns you want? Cost management applications enable businesses to track information that is not only critical for effective collaboration, but also for sustaining profitability, retaining customers, and maintaining a competitive edge. Say you're a manufacturing company that runs your business using legacy software and spreadsheets. With the economic climate what it's been, you're looking for viable options to improve profitability, and you want to compare the costs associated with manufacturing a product line at your headquarters versus a plant that you acquired a few years back. However, your current software only contains part of the data you need, and the spreadsheets that are supposed to be kept up to date don't appear to be accurate. So instead of comparing the two scenarios, time is wasted gathering and validating information. Now let's say that you've come to the conclusion that it's time to invest in new business software. In fact, you've heard that automating cost management activities will eliminate having to deal with errors that occur in spreadsheets, and, after all, you don't want to make decisions that will whittle away at your own profit margins. What you really want is the capability to perform cost simulation and what-if analysis on the fly so that you can manage your costs. Let's take a look at Creative Converting, for example. They are a premier manufacturer of party supply goods, supplying several product lines to a big box retailer. Using cost management software, they were able to analyze the cost associated with each product line. What they found changed the way they did business. It turned out that they could produce a few product lines at a greater cost savings than the others. So they eliminated the higher cost products and shifted their focus to making the products that delivered higher returns. And ultimately, not only did they improve profitability, but they were also able to grow the company during a down economy. No matter how successful the programs you've rolled out or the plans you've deployed have been in recent years, it's likely that we can all agree that prices continue to fluctuate, customer requirements change, and competition is more intense than ever. So how does your company stack up? Does it understand the true costs of your products? Cost simulation and analysis applications have transformed how many companies manage costs by providing a clear vision into what is driving costs and impacting profitability, helping management to refocus company resources to maximize the bottom line by getting the right information to make insightful decisions and allowing for the elimination of non-value or low-value add activities to improve operations. For almost 40 years, our customers have been using HarrisData software to run their business better. We specialize in modern solutions that help the small to mid-sized company overcome the unique needs and challenges they face. While we can't predict the future, we can help you better prepare for it. For more information on how your organization can use technology to improve overall business performance, please contact us or visit our website.